Alright guys, I got the music in the ears and we gonna do some plowing because right there's the snow we got. I got my hat on, I got the music cranking. Oh, gotta put some fuel in it. Hey y'all. Gotta put up the rumps. I had a guy suggest it to me the other day. He was very nice about it, but he was concerned about my safety, and that's a good thing. I appreciate it. So I'm gonna start putting up the rumps. I have been slacking on that. Here I try a different camera angle, and I had to find it. It was not easy finding my camera in that pile. I probably shouldn't have kept going, I don't know. But the sound that I had talked all the way through a lot of this. And the sound I had the Bluetooth going up to the hat, and apparently that interfered with the Bluetooth apparently from the microphone, the cordless microphone that I have, and so you get all sorts of copyrighted music playing, not so much in the background as I talk. Now this is only, you know, you saw 6-8 inches maybe. It's not a whole lot of snow. It was heavy and wet. It had come off Lake Ontario. Or wait, no, this one came up off, I think some of this came from the Finger Lakes, not exactly Lake Ontario. I am just so impressed though with this Branson and its ability to just push and push and push. You can see it's packy. It's pushing out that one string there quite a ways in front of it. And look at that. That's just a wall of snow, man. That is just crazy. Now, I don't want to put any piles off to the right of this because that's where those of you in the know that I've got my topsoil there. I try to make everything as smooth as I can. If I'm facing south, like I am here, then I back up a little bit and continue the line south. And that just keeps me from doing a lot of unnecessary turning. It saves money, and money is tight nowadays, man. Even for the rich homesteaders. Because I might be in debt up to my eyeballs, but you know I gotta be rich for having a tractor. Now, I had taken and put the bucket back on the tractor earlier in the month and pushed a lot of these piles back because I want them, as they start to melt, I want the water to go down into the lower areas and not on my driveway and muddy it all up even more. Again, I just back up a little and continue pushing south. I don't understand. I'll tell you a little secret here. I don't understand why these tractor videos are some of my best performing videos on the channel. I enjoy doing it. But maybe it's because I grew up with snow like this. Like I said, this is 6 or 8 inches. This would totally cripple some of our southern states. However, to us, I've lived with it all my life. When we had a snow day, it was a double-edged sword when they canceled school because of snow, because I would still have to get up and shovel. Trevor and I would end up shoveling and shoveling and shoveling. And the driveway at our house in Port Leyden, where Trevor lives now, it had a lot of road frontage, and where you just pull off the road onto a little like parking lot thing. And so you're kind of parked alongside of the road, but when the snow plows go by, they always push the snow off to the right, and that leaves a huge bank that goes the full length of the property. Now I zoomed in here because I don't know if you could, that is a lot of snow. I mean, you can see how I'm cutting through the bank, and I've got to come up with a way where that puddle can drain out and off a little better. It could be better. Look how wet that is over on the right, just peeling up. The snow pusher does an awesome job. This pile I have been working on all year long, and I pushed it back really good with the bucket. Now, some people have asked, why do you leave so much snow? You're not scraping the ground. And the only reason that I do that is because this is a snowmobile trail.
Alright, my battery's almost dead on this, even though I had it off. We're getting it done, but it's still snowing! Ah! Can I weigh the snow I've harvested for the Global Gardening and Homesteading Community Challenge? Woohoo!
I apologize about the water and snow on the screen. It was on the camera lens. And I don't always look back too often. I take care of it here in just a second, though. The Global Gardening and Homesteading Community used to be called Shed Wars. Now here, we also used to go up around the house and shovel snow, bank snow up against the house. Now I got to be careful here because this tractor will put put the snow in the house. But it's an insulation thing. Snow is an awesome insulator. This year it hasn't been cold enough to really worry about it, and you know, I can deal with, I can deal with the little bit of chilliness in the mornings. This wood stove I have, I open windows routinely during the day so that I don't sweat to death. Now this, I wanted to point out the cut here. That's, now I'm cutting through a little bit of the bank. If I can get my head out of the way, I'm cutting through a little bit of the bank. And I'm not going to go ahead and film all of, or show you guys all of the cleanup. That just doesn't seem like it would be very interesting. You put it in medium gear, B gear, and take up all the furrows. You see the snow falling off to the sides. Look at that. That is just phenomenal to me. I have never been able to put snow where I want it, how I want it, so accurately. Now you notice off to the left I've got some snow piles that I left there. Well, that's because I don't want a snow pile off to the right, and I don't want to keep putting where it's going to melt. This is a very shaded area in the spring because the trees block the south sun. And so this snow is going to be here a while. I'm going to end up having to dig out the dirt that I want and the logs that are in there. And that, man, that is a packed bank that is pushing into that other packed bank. I am so happy with this Branson. It's a 2515H. H is for hydrostatic transmission. You got the pedals instead of the lever. And at first I thought, man, oh man, I've always used the lever, but now it's just natural for me to move my foot. Just to the left of where the plow is going, you'll see the tip of my elderberry bush sticking out. I didn't want to bury that, so that's why I moved a bunch of that pile away from that. But by the same token, I don't want it to warm up too fast, because if it blossoms or whatever before, which elderberries blossom later in the year.
Woo! It's time to go inside. I am soaked. Oh man alive. Time to go in. Oh my goodness, it's cold out here. Hey y'all, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, and that little notification bell telling you every time I come out with new content. Woo, hopefully it won't be snow content soon. Y'all have a great day. Check out this video that YouTube says is best for you, and this playlist that I think you'll really like. Later.